by Jigglypuff. You know, Jigglypuff can find ways to knock you off stage no matter who you are, unless you're also Jigglypuff, I think.
But even then, you're in disadvantage as Jigglypuff against Jigglypuff. Yeah. So she just has so many jumps at her disposal and such great airspeed that they're able to get really early gimps. And so far, the name of the game is starting on PS2 for all these players. And might be consistent with the rest of this block.
I think Skittles loves it. Obviously, I think because Skittles picked it a lot too, even when he was trying to pick his counter pick.
Right.
I imagine that this is good for Toon Link 2. And there it is again. This is what I'm talking about. You don't have to like fight your way back to the stage. That super floaty jump to go over Jigglypuff, even when you get hit by the neutral air. But unfortunately, a weird air dodge off stage, but still makes it back.
If that was Min, they'd be dead twice.
Oh yeah, no question. That's 2 stocks.
Yeah, but
having the tethered coverage too is great because not only do you have the snap with the up B, getting caught there with that neutral air though, JoJo has to be a little bit more careful in how he recovers. It's always a mix-up, so obviously you're going to get caught sometimes, but have to make BassMage work for it. God, what a threat off stage.
Bro, BassMage's like mobility, like the way he like weaves in and out is so like it's fun to watch. It's like mesmerizing. Yeah, you can just tell that it's like right there, like you're just done. Like you went for the tether recovery, still saved his jump, has a bomb in hand, can get back, manages to catch BassMage with the up B, and get back to the stage. Because if you're fighting against Jigglypuff, you just want to stay center stage. You don't even want to be near the edge.
Absolutely. Ooh, gets the air dodge. Nice, too low. Yeah, he's just gonna go for the down air. And now 3 stocks to 1. Yuck.
Okay, that's a start. I mean, that was almost scary because JoJo went for a block against Pound, which is notorious for breaking shields. But because it was such a lively shield and it was kind of a early hit of Pound, it was punishable with the up smash. And oh no, the nair's so long lasting with the entirety of air dodge.
Yeah, it stays out for so incredibly long that it's difficult to get around. Now 56 to 57. JoJo's one way to get back into this is obviously Jigglypuff's so incredibly light. And I think that some moves, yeah, I was going to say up air, some moves that normally wouldn't be as strong options on some characters suddenly come online against Jigglypuff because she likes to float in that space. You could sort of throw out a forward air, sort of burst up with an up air and catch her. And that boomerang is so good for confirms because she's always in the airspace that if it caps her, it's so easy to follow up. Has his jump, trying to drift around, but he can't make his way around. BassMage taking game 1.
That's not easy to do with Jigs, I don't think. Like, because if it was, I feel like we'd be seeing a lot more Jigglypuffs out there. But this is like the only one, and you just see the dominance off stage is commendable. Like the second you feel like, okay, so what we saw in the beginning of the set, we're seeing JoJo recover, right? We're seeing, okay, there's the nair. There's even that little like wall, stage spike that almost got him, but was still able to get back onto the stage. And we see him just kind of waving back a bit, going up high, going up low, mixing up the options. But now BassMage is like, okay, I think I got you downloaded. I'm just gonna hold forward, get really close to you, and think where you're safe. I'm just gonna weave in and get that nair, and you're gonna die off of it.
Absolutely. There we go. We're on to the next game. Still on PS2. Wants the large stage, the big space, but he really has to prioritize staying in the Pokeball because it feels like JoJo is constantly cornering himself. Obviously, you sort of want to play at the long or the mid-range, but it feels like he's sort of living there. You can see it here. He's sitting over there, and all it takes is one neutral air to put him in a spot where he might not make it back. And, like, if you just want to play the odds game, every time he's knocked off stage, there's, like, a 10-20% he might not recover. And when you keep, you know, rolling that die, when you keep taking that chance, spinning the roulette wheel, eventually you're going to bust out.
Yeah, like, it's not going to happen every single time. Okay, has the bomb, gets probably an accidental footstool to get back onto the stage, but it's going to work in his favor.
Probably. Every footstool is accidental.
Not everyone.
No, it's unless somebody's on stage and does like a footstool down air. I refuse to believe any footstool is intentional.
I've done it on purpose, Tony.
You have not.
I have so.
Liar, copium. He's dead. JoJo's gone. JoJo's gone. 116 now on BassMage. Up smash is easy. Yeah, he got that for free.
2-stock game. Okay. Ooh. I dig the downers from both competitors coming out here. Now we're seeing a little bit more of JoJo trying to stay center stage. And it's tough, right? Because naturally, I think JoJo likes being on the edge of the stage because based on his kits, the character he's wielding, if he gets too close, you get a grab back throw, puts him in a very terrible spot. But against Jigglypuff, like obviously we're seeing a lot of struggle there, but it's also we're seeing struggle for JoJo to try to contest BassMage for stage control because I feel like he's almost too scared to approach. So he kind of just gives up stage control for free because he just wants to keep a distance away from him.
Yeah, I think that this is, JoJo is doing fine, but it's only going to get worse as BassMage sort of conditions him, gets used to his habits, goes for the late neutral air. JoJo getting around it. Did BassMage go too low? No, because Jigglypuff can do anything she wants at any time. JoJo loses the stock.
It's so true. Dude, the fact that Jigglypuff, you know, has that many jumps, and then the air dodge up, they get a lot of distance off of that air dodge. And using Pound as well, just get some horizontal recovery, gives him a little bit of a lift too. Like Jigglypuff's never really that much in fear of getting gimped. Like it's not really gonna happen. It's gonna be to their lightweight like that, the back throw, like dying at 139 immediately. You saw how fast they went.
Maybe that's what JoJo needs to do, is just like maybe it's better to just fight in the center, but at kill percent when Jigglypuff is at range of dying, maybe that's when you want to go to the ledge because you have the threat of back throw, but if you miss that grab, it's so bad. Gets the footstool there to jump over. All right, that one's intentional. That one I'll give it up because he's just trying to get over. However, the forward air is also intentional for BassMage, intentionally beating JoJo's ass into the left blast zone. And that'll do it. We're 2-0 currently for BassMage. And JoJo just has not found a way around this pink fleshy wall.
I don't like how you said fleshy.
Yeah, she's gross. I agree.
Like if you saw a Jigglypuff in real life, it'd probably be disgusting.
Yeah, it's like slightly fried pork. It's just, I don't know. I feel like she'd be slightly hairy, like a pig, like very small hairs, you know. She'd probably stink. I don't like
most animals.
Right, yeah.
It's
all
so
right,
cute
Final
in cartoon
Destination.
form.
Yeah, I mean, she's precious here, but I don't think that would look good in the human realm. No, not at all.
Agreed. All right, here we go. Final Destination, going for no plats whatsoever. It's gonna, you know, I respect the decision because, like, normally, you know, Toon Link likes having the platforms, especially like tri-plats, but this might just be a way of like trying to erase some options from BassMage in the neutral.
I guess so. I feel like the platforms weren't hurting him at all. I think it was the stage, just the stage positioning, like I said, and I feel like maybe something like Town and City would be better because it is a little bit bigger than this.
It could have been banned.
Like in terms of, yeah, it could have been banned. Yeah, absolutely. I think FD is fine. I do think that the size of it really does help out JoJo, but I don't think the platforms are a big deal. But it does feel like BassMage, maybe the threat of it, maybe BassMage chilling on the platforms and threatening to come down was the play. It doesn't matter. Getting stuffed out of the jump, he's gifted.
BassMage looks like he's like on course to get a 3-0 on everyone. I'm hoping that's not the case, but like that could easily happen the way this set's going.
And it's funny because going into this group, I thought that Jigglypuff might have a tough time just because there's so many things for her to weave around, right?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, so many projectiles, the arms from Min. But BassMage is just not looking at all phased. Looks very comfortable. Just artful dodging. Has no more jumps, I don't think. Oh, yeah.
In what world do you think Jigglypuff lives to 186?
Shouldn't be this one. Okay, finally. Yeah. In this reality, somehow she's able to do it. But there, finally perishes 186. Good.
Now, JoJo's off stage. Bass looking for that. Good wave away. He has the bomb, but doesn't matter because he wasn't close to the ledge. He wasn't able to auto snap. It's going to be a clean back air coming out from Bass to seal that second to last stock. And now JoJo's fighting for his life. I love the spacing from Bass right there. Like, you saw JoJo just kind of putting out the threat of the up airs, just putting the sword out there, this active hitbox that Bass has to respect, and you saw the way Bass was spacing, that he was kind of close to it, but not too close, so that in case he goes for something a little bit more greedy, he can easily get in there and go for, like, a punish.
111 here. Ooh, it looked like he drifted back with the down air, just the timing was slightly off. Had the right idea, though. Might have been able to get more. There's the forward air. Gets the jump. That's going to do it. JoJo has no answers for this enraged Jigglypuff. The balloon goes up 3-0 on another victim. And BassMage might 9-0 this whole pool. Jesus.
Even if BassMage loses to Skittles, like I'm pretty sure he's getting first seed. Like I feel like there's almost no doubt about that.
Well, with
Just
the
fact-
3-0s, sure.
The 3-0s like help him so much. The fact that he has no games against him so far, like it's so helpful for him. But I'm still like intrigued to watch that set. Like I'm very curious to see how Skittles is going to do against BassMage, because if you look at